in.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello, Carter. How's the family doing?
I don't have time for small talk, Mr. President. We have very pressing matters to attend to. As the chairman of the Committee of Finance, I believe further action is required.
I agree. It's what the times call for. I believe we should meet every week to discuss further economic reforms.
I agree, Mr. President. A new central bank is needed.
That sounds like a good idea. We could make some great changes for this country.
Yes, sir, but we have to remember that the Republicans can use a filibuster.
That's true. I guess we'll just have to see it through.
Mr. President, the Federal Reserve Act has been passed. Mr. President, funding for the Bureau of Engraving has been passed. Mr. President, the National City Bank of New York has been created. Mr. President, the Clayton Antitrust Act has been passed. Mr. President, the Harrison Narcotics Act has been passed. Mr. President, the Republicans have placed a filibuster on one of our bills in the Senate, blocking the passage of some others as well.
My God.
All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity, dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind.
Carter, have a seat.
Mr. President, we have to bring an end to this 23-day filibuster in the Senate.
The actions of these senators are endangering the entire United States in this time of war.
I agree, Mr. President, but the Republicans have a majority in the Senate. However, it's only slight. There has to be something we can do.
I'll work on it. The Senate of the United States is the only legislative body in the world that cannot act when its majority is ready for action. A little group of willful men, representing no opinion but their own, have rendered the great government of the United States helpless and contemptuous. The time to act is now, and I will be bringing about that change. Thank you.
Thank you, Reginald. Well, that was a rather interesting spectacle, wasn't it? But despite Wilson and Glass's hard work, the filibuster has significantly evolved since then. I have a question I would like to pose to my viewers. Was Wilson's toil truly worth it? After pondering the subject for a significantly long period of time, I have concluded that the topic is largely up for debate. The modern connotation of the word filibuster has devolved from its prior state. Today, it is seen as a way to prevent legislation from being passed, or rather, work from being done. The vast majority of the modern public is quite exasperated by the idea of the filibuster. It is seen as a tool for political gain, and has morphed from its honorable, respectable origins. Thank you for joining me. This has been Rule 22, the change that defined an era, with me, Thomas Phillips.